Welcome, brother. I am Antonius, a novice like you. I've been instructed to guide you around the monastery and tell you what you can expect and what your duties will be.
Thanks for prompting me during the rite.
Thanks for helping me out during the ceremony. I had no idea what I was supposed to do.
You don't know Latin, do you?
No.
Don't worry. Work in the scriptorium will teach you fast enough. Why exactly are you here? Was it your choice? Or did someone force you to come?
I wanted to become a monk.
Being here in the monastery is my dream come true. Being a monk is so exciting.
Well, no one's ever said that before. I'm curious if you'll still be singing the same tune in a month's time.
No, I won't be. Actually, tell me something about yourself.
Would you tell me something about yourself?
I'm a novice and I'm here because I'd make a poor merchant. I like books and I want an education. Although I must say, so far the monastic life's been quite unexpected.
Okay, could we not do the tour?
Is it alright if we don't do the tour?
I thought that since you're literally a complete novice, you'd be interested to know what you have to do tomorrow. But if you don't want to come with me, I won't force you. Here's a letter from the prior with the daily schedule. Read it and observe it.
Oh, goody, more reading. Let's go then.
Let's go then.
Good. But before we do, here's a letter directly from the prior telling you all your
just
regular
gave me
duties
it!
from tomorrow onwards. Make sure to read it this evening, so you know how
Is he
things work.
seriously giving me another one?
Right, we can go now. Follow me closely. I'll explain everything as we go.
Okay.
Remember one word: discipline. It's your job to work and pray. You serve the Lord now, not your own bodily needs.
You say not my own bodily needs, but what about having to go to the bathroom? I mean, that's kind of a bodily need right there, man. I mean, where do we go in the bathroom around here? That's what I want to know. Read. Pantelis plus something. I didn't read all that. So, where's
This
the
is the way to the dormitory, where we all sleep. You'll find a free bed there, which is now yours. Do you know the first thing the monastery taught me?
No.
To appreciate sleep. We rise before dawn every day. Takes a bit of getting used to.
I would never be a monk in that case. I'm sorry to be the one to say this. I would literally never be a monk. I hate the morning.
This is the garden, a place for silent contemplation and meditation. Centuries ago, this monastery was founded by the most esteemed of brothers, Saint Procopius. His earthly remains can be found in a cave under the monastery, and his spirit wanders the corridors at night, punishing any misbehaving novices. So beware.
No.
Here are the frattery and scriptorium, together with the library. These are the places where we work. Ora et labora. Pray and work. As a novice, you must always listen to your superior brethren. And above us monks are the prior and the circators, who punish every infraction. You'll know them by the canes they carry. Do what they say.
Can I smack them with the cane instead?
This is the refectory, where we come together to eat. During meals, you must be silent. Only one brother reads aloud from the rule of Saint Benedict. The rule is the only law we recognize, with the exception of those from God himself.
Oh, here we
If you
go.
break any of its precepts, expect a swift punishment. But I've already told you about the circuitous.
Yeah, I'll be taking their cane and smacking them right back with it. That's what I'll do. Oh no, will they kick me out?
Library, the pride of our monastery, a trove of learning. We don't just read books here, we also copy them. You too will learn how.
Oh
That's
no.
all. Today you are still free from duty, but tomorrow you begin work like the others. If you need anything, ask any of the brothers. We'll be glad to help you. And I recommend you get to know the other novices. You already know me. Then there is Siskin, Yodok, and Lucas.
Thanks for showing me around. There's a lot to learn here.
Tell them about your search for Pius.
I need to make a confession.
I'm no priest, but tell me what you've done. It's probably nothing to worry about.
I'm here in the monastery looking for a thief. He had a hand in burning down the Neuhof stud.
You don't say. And who are you to take such an interest?
I'm looking for the perpetrator so I can punish them.
Someone whose job it is to investigate the case Find the perpetrators and make sure they get the punishment they deserve.
Punishment? Do you intend to punish them here, in the monastery?
I don't know yet. I'm still just on their trail. Perhaps you could help me find him?
The missing thief? If I knew anything, I'd tell you, but I suppose it must be one of the novices. I've only recently heard about the Neuhof incident, and all the other brethren have been here much longer than that.
I know. Aside from me, there are only 4 novices, but still I don't know which one he could be.
3? Please, leave me out of it. And you're right that it could be any one of them. No one knows anything about Lukas. Siskin might be a lot of things, but a monk isn't one of them. And Yodok is a slimy worm. It wouldn't surprise me if he was behind that massacre. Actually, the more I think about it, the less I like that Yodok. He's a treacherous rat who'd do anything to get in someone's good books. The thought of Yodok at Neuhof sends chills up my spine.
I don't think it was him.
I don't think it was him. But please, don't tell a soul what we've been talking about.
Don't fret, my friend. Your secrets are locked inside my lips.
Ew, you didn't have to say it that way. I'm looking to get a hold of some lockpicks.
It occurred to me you might be the man to ask. I'm looking for some lockpicks. Do you know anyone in the monastery who could help me?
Lockpicks? You surprise me, brother. And you, a nobleman's son. But you could ask Brother Salarius. They say he used to be a thief.
Cool, okay.
I'd like to ask you something about the monastery.
Who's in charge here?
Who's in charge of things around here?
Truthfully, everyone except us. But officially, Abbot Peter. And soon enough, someone else. As if it mattered. Our life will still be work and prayer.
Oh, yay. Will be. What fun. Are there rifts between the brothers?
Are there any rifts between the brothers?
Yes. From the moment talk began about electing a new abbot, it's been like a hornet's nest here. Strange you haven't noticed.
I just got here, so...
Tell me something about electing the abbot.
Abbot Peter is old. When he dies, they'll have to select a new abbot from amongst the brethren. The candidates are John and Nevlas. And if you ask me for my opinion, Nevlas is definitely the right man. Unfortunately, no one cares about my opinion because novices get no say.
That's about how it is everywhere. Back. About life here?
Tell me something about life here.
Work, prayer, as if you didn't know. We serve God, and that's the central truth of our lives.
Who's responsible for what here?
What are the roles of the various monks here?
Someone takes care of the library, someone else the garden. The abbot supervises everyone, and in his absence, the prior. But it's the circators you should worry about. They're the brothers who'll make sure we observe the rule. They can be quite strict, so if you want to avoid getting punished, always act righteously and do your duties honestly.
Well, shush. Okay, so, let's see. Who's in charge here?
Who's in charge of...
Truthfully,
Oh, I already told. That's it. Candidates to
Are
be...
there already candidates?
brothers John and Nevlas. But the others have been fighting like dogs because of them. We don't have to fight about anything, though.
No, we're monks. We don't fight anything. You know, I'm interested in... And
Well, that's all.
I don't need more dialogue. Open? The evil morals in Bohemia. Oh, hey, cool. So if I just take this stuff, I can just... Read? Wait, did I just see as France as emperor, to which it's a... Garbage. Garbage, all of it. Garbage. Except I will gladly steal all of these books on St. Winston's house. Give me your book. I'll take the cobweb, the legend of St. Dorothy. Cool. Let me take all your books. More books. Cool. I don't care if I'm stealing from a monastery. What are they going to do? Throw me out? Good. Give me a reason to go level up my lockpicks just so I can break my way in here and go get the guy I want. Give me a reason. And also, you guys have cobwebs around here. It's a little bit of a problem. Might be a little bit of a risk here of spooters. And spooters are evil.
Forbidden books must be in that cabinet.
Forbidden books, written by the devil himself. Forget about them. What is it?
I'd like to... Never mind. Yeah, but I don't have very hard lockpick yet, so I can't really... Well, whatever. You don't have a lockpick. Fine, I don't need one anyway. Alright, so let's see what we got on the quest here. Go to bed. No. I don't want to. I want to go meet the brothers. I would assume it's going to be this guy. Yodak.
Greetings, brother. I'm Gregor, and I'm new here.
Greetings to you, brother. I'm Yodok, the oldest of the novices. I hope you'll like it here in the monastery and that you won't get into trouble.
Trouble?
You're young, perhaps intemperate. You might easily stray from the rules of the order. I suggest you get to know the older monks. You never know when it might come in handy.
Okay. What do you think of the other novices?
I'm interested in the other novices.
Antonius?
Do you know anything about Antonius?
Only that he came to the monastery voluntarily, because he didn't want to work in his father's shop. Antonius is alright. You can rely on him. He won't betray your confidence. He's always happy to help, which is more than can be said for the other brothers.
Okay. Let's see. Tell me something about yourself.
Can you tell me something about yourself?
I would if there was anything noteworthy to say. But I'm just the ordinary son of a landowner, now a monk. There's nothing in my past, present, or future that anyone could find interesting.
Why did you join the monastery?
Because it was better than living in poverty. As the youngest son, I'm not entitled to inherit my father's estate, but he was kind enough to sell off some cattle and send me here. And you know what? I'm glad to be here. It's better than mucking out manure.
Okay. Who would you elect as abbot?
Who would you vote for as the new abbot if you could?
Why do you care? We don't have the right to vote, so we shouldn't get mixed up in it.
I'm just interested, that's all.
Jeez, no need to get
I like
defensive.
John better. But like I've said, it's not our place to get involved. It's enough that Antonius is mixed up in it. Don't you start too.
Fine.
I'd like to
Questions?
ask...
And
Well, that's all.
fine. Monk. Can I pick up materials? I can. This changes so much. Oh, here's another one. Let's see. Brother Novice Lucas.
I'm Gregor, a novice. I saw you at the ceremony.
I know. It was hard not to notice you.
And you are?
Lucas, also a novice. Don't get upset, but I don't want to talk to you. I'm happiest alone.
Well, fine. I feel the same way in some other... Tell me about the other
I'd like to know
novices.
something about the other novices.
I don't know much, but ask away.
Yodak.
Do you know anything about Yodok?
I don't. He doesn't like me, and he's on very friendly terms with the Circators. That's about it.
Cool. Ask about someone... Wait.
You really don't know anything about anyone? Well, thanks anyway.
Don't get upset. I'm sorry I can't tell you more. I just haven't felt like getting to know anyone yet.
I'd like to know some...
What about the other one, Antonius?
Tell me about Antonius.
I'd like to, but there's nothing to tell. I've never spoken to him. I've never asked about him.
Ask about someone else? Let's see, ask more. Tell me about,
Will you tell
yourself.
me something about yourself?
There's nothing I can tell you.
I mean, where you're from, what sort of life you had before, that sort of thing.
I'm a novice, and my monastic name is Lucas. Nothing else matters.
Why won't you tell me anything?
Come on. Is there really nothing at all you can tell me?
I could, but I don't want to. I'm sorry. I want to stay focused on work and prayer, not on who I once was. I never will be again. What has been isn't important for us. We cast the past aside when we walked through the monastery gates and took our oath. Never forget that.
Uh-huh. He's acting awful. Searcher, tell me about... never mind. In dialogue. Oh, hey. Well, there's Antonius, but I already talked to him. So then... Where's the other guy? Lockpick very hard, huh? So wait, where's Celius, that guy who's gonna give me some lockpicks? Monk. Bunch of monks out here. Brother Librarian.
What is it?
With the other novices in the library, is there anything?
Is it possible to learn something about the other novices in the library?
Only the abbot and the prior keep such records.
And can I see them?
No. The abbot writes and keeps his records in his chambers, and only he and the prior are permitted to read them.
Well, fine. Is there anything I can do to help
Is
here?
there anything I can do to help here?
I'm glad you asked. There's one thing, a silly thing really. I haven't thought to mention it to anyone before,
Okay.
but not long ago, a brother brought me a crumpled piece of parchment. He says he found it rolled up in a hole in the wall. The thing is, it was a page from Ovid.
Ovid? What is that? Is it the name of a book?
Not what, but who. Ovid was a great Roman poet. We have a few volumes by him in the library, but one of them vanished one day. Now I believe I can guess what happened. Brother Eustace, may the earth rest lightly on him, was quite narrow-minded when it came to classical literature. If a book had any mention of woman at all, he condemned it as a heretical work. If he'd had his way, all such books would have been burned. Ovid's The Art of Love must have been such a thorn in his side that he stole it from the library, tore it up, and hid the pages wherever he could.
Okay, do you want me to put the book back together?
Oh, would you like me to put the book back together again?
Absolutely. Eustace's wits weren't the sharpest, so I'm sure he didn't destroy any of the pages. I imagine he hid them throughout the monastery. It might take you a while to find them all, but when you do, you can rest assured Ovid will return to his rightful place in the library.
Okay, I'll look around.
Good. I'll look around.
Thank you, brother. It's of no great importance, but if you can find...
Oh, wow, there's 10 pages? Okay, so tell me something... Where should I look?
Where should I look?
If I knew, I wouldn't have asked you to do it. The pages of the book could be hidden anywhere, from the garden to the refectory.
And he didn't think to just shove them outside of a window or something? I mean, really. Tell me
Can you
something
tell
about
me
the book?
something?
The Art of Love is a sort of manual instructing young people how to find and maintain love. It's a lovely work. I don't understand what bothered Eustace so much about it, but as I was saying, he considered the book to be immoral and tore it up to stop it corrupting any of his brothers.
Uh-huh, okay. I'd like to ask you
I'd
about
like to
something.
ask-
Nah, I think I'm good. I don't think I need more dialogue, and 1,000 more dialogue, but, you know, that's just me, I guess. So I would assume it's probably going to be in this well. One of the pages. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, that would just be me thinking outside the box here, but, you know, that's just... Huh. I guess I'm just going to have to find out where these pages are. Is there anything up here? No. So there's 10 pages all scattered. Can I take this goblet? No? Okay. Well, I don't have a lockpick, so I can't pick it. So he says he found a page inside of a... I can rob! I can rob! Ooh. Okay, well, let me see here. No, that's just more robbing. I don't need a rob. I don't have a lockpick yet, so where the hell's the Celia guy that is supposed to be? Well, surely no one sees me, right? Right, no one sees me. Still don't have a lockpick though. Wait. Can I just use my horse? No, I cannot use my horse from here. Damn it. Well, that sucks. Where's the Sally guy? Mutt, what are you doing in here? Why... Mutt, I know that you're very... determined. But you didn't have to go through this. Mutt, I can see you down there. And I know you must be missing me something awful, but I can tell you right now, I miss you something awful too. I hate it here. Well, I guess there's nothing really that I can do, because there's some guy... Nevlis?
I'm Gregor, a novice.
I know. I saw you at the ceremony. My name is Nevlis, and I'm the provost here. I'm in charge of the monastery's property, as well as handling trade with the outside world.
That means you get to leave the monastery?
No, not at all. I just write lists and send them out.
Okay. Can I somehow help you get elected abbot?
Is there any way I could help you get elected? Somehow tip the scales in your favour?
What would you like to do? Climb up the tower and shout, "Vote for Nevlis, vote for Nevlis"?
Not
Sure.
exactly. You do have an opponent, John.
John isn't my opponent, he's my brother. Just like you and everyone else here. We're all brothers in Christ.
Oh, here
but
we
there is
go.
something you could help me with. You must know there's a great deal of iniquity here in the monastery. I'd be interested to hear of anything I don't know about.
Do you want me to find out what's going on?
Should I find out for you what's going on around here?
Let me make this clear. I want to base my candidacy on putting things in order. But if I don't know exactly what's wrong, then my promises are just empty slogans.
Very good then. I'll find out what I can.
Thank you, brother.
Okay. Then
I'd like to...
what about... Jeez, okay. Tell me about the novices?
What can you tell me about the novices here?
What can I say? You're here to demonstrate your devotion to God and to live a monastic life. After a year, you can make your vows and become a fully fledged brother.
I meant something specific about the brothers that are here.
But you know them yourself. Yodok is an odd one, but he's diligent and eager, perhaps too eager. Siskin is good company, but a bit too worldly for a monk. Antonius is hard-working and will help with anything, but prays less than he ought. Lucas is as quiet as a mouse, and no one knows much about him. And then we have you, about who I know nothing.
Okay, well, can you leave the monastery?
Can you leave the monastery?
Where would you go? You have everything you need here. Anyway, all the doors here are closed and locked tight, so no one can get in or out.
Okay, what is the... I'm not interested in the history. I don't care about it. So, end dialogue.